Alright guys, Deagle here. Bringing you another video. This one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. This is about the controversial topic of drug dealing in school. Now, I don't recommend this at all. Like, it's one of the stupidest things you can do. Like, just really don't do this because like some schools might be cool about it and just give you some school punishment, but some schools you never know, they might like call the cops on you or some shit. So never do this. But anyway, to the story. Okay, this isn't directly about me. This is about one of my close friends who was caught. Like, he was caught one time, and he's pretty much been on the blacklist ever since. And there also is a little bit of drug dealing at school about me, but it wasn't me dealing. I was buying it at school, and it's still a really risky situation. Okay, so anyway, my good friend, not gonna name any names, he is pretty much a well-known drug dealer around the school. Like you, people can tell he's a stoner by looking at him. They could tell they could probably hit him up for some weed. Anyway, he was. There's this kid who everyone hates. Like nobody can stand this faggot. Like he's a prick. Okay, but so my friend had some weed on him at school one day, and he was going to give it. He was going to sell it to this one guy who didn't show up to school that day. And so he didn't want it on him. So he just said, "Hey, you want this?" And he gave it to that kid. And so what that kid did, he was like, "Sure, okay." And he takes it, puts it in his bag, and then he goes around the whole day bragging about it and just showing it off to everyone. He pulls it out in a class, right? He just takes it out of his backpack and just he's like, "Hey, look what I got." And then, of course, what's gonna happen when you're a fucking dumbass like that? Oh, someone's gonna snitch on you. Obviously, it's fucking high school, you dumb shit. And so he gets snitched on, and he ends up getting called to the principal's office, and the principal's like, "Well, who'd you get it from?" And the kid's like, "Well, I can't tell." And he tries to like not be a snitch at first, but then eventually, of course, he gets starting to like get in serious trouble for it. So obviously, he snitches. And at this point, my friend gets called in there too, gets busted, and they ended up getting like 20 or 30 days of AEP, which is like alternative education placement or something, and it's where like pretty much people who get in like serious shit with the school go. And so ever since, my friend's been on the blacklist with our principal, and they search him down like all the time. Like more recently, he got searched down for pills, and the principal looked through all of his stuff, checked his pockets and everything. Now, this kid was freaking the fuck out because he had a necklace on with a compartment in it, and he had some pills in there, like Xanax. I mean, I highly do not recommend trying Xanax. Like, don't go and try it just because you heard about this. Just, it's not something to fuck with. It's serious shit. I mean, for those of you who prescribed it, that's great, but don't take it if you don't need it. Anyway, the principal looks everywhere but that necklace and just sitting there hanging. It looks like really suspicious on him because he didn't take it off or anything during the whole search. But yeah, so he pretty much they both got busted, and they've been screwed over just in the entire school. They have that reputation now, and my friend gets searched all the fucking time. And so it's just a bad, shitty situation to ever drug deal in school. Like, I do not recommend it. I mean, if that's like your only way to do it, then maybe buy some weed, but only with people you really trust. And don't go around bragging about it. Anyway, guys, it's been Reload My Deagle or Deagle. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, smash that like button and leave any comments of any suggestions you might have for me. I'm always open to suggestions. And subscribe if you want to see more daily content. I've been trying to upload on the daily, but sometimes we just are too busy and can't get around to it. But I try my best to provide daily videos and some great stories for you guys. Anyways, hope you all have a great day. Peace.